Welcome to Zen Vibe Stories. Today, we're diving deep into mental health and wellness, a topic that isn't talked about enough, yet it's something that impacts every single one of us. Whether you've experienced mental health challenges yourself or supported someone who has, this journey is universal. Mental health is often called the invisible struggle. It doesn't always leave physical marks, but the impact is very real. It's in the quiet moments when you're lying awake at night, wondering if things will ever feel okay again. It's in the times you smile on the outside while feeling completely lost inside. If you've ever felt like this, know that you're not alone. Let's take a moment to reflect. What comes to mind when you hear the words mental health? Is it something you've struggled with? Something you've avoided thinking about? Or is it simply a part of life you've never taken time to understand? Wherever you are on this journey, you're in the right place. Understanding mental health, the foundation. Mental health is more than just the absence of illness. It's about how we think, feel, and interact with the world. It's about finding balance, not perfection. It's about resilience, the ability to bounce back when life throws challenges your way. But let's be honest, resilience doesn't come easily when you're overwhelmed, exhausted, or feeling hopeless. Globally, millions of people struggle with mental health conditions like anxiety, depression, and stress-related disorders. But beyond the statistics are real stories. Your story, my story, our shared experiences. Each struggle is unique, but the feelings of isolation, fear, and uncertainty are often the same. Recognizing the signs. Sometimes, mental health challenges creep in so slowly that you don't even notice them at first. You might start feeling more tired than usual, avoiding the things you once enjoyed, or struggling to concentrate. Maybe you've noticed changes in your appetite or sleep patterns. These small shifts can snowball over time, leaving you feeling like you've lost control. And then there are the signs you can't ignore, the sudden outbursts of anger, the overwhelming sadness that seems to come out of nowhere, or the sense of dread that never fully goes away. It's easy to dismiss these feelings as just a bad day or something I'll deal with later. But what if later never comes? Taking a moment to acknowledge what you're feeling is the first step toward healing. You don't have to have all the answers, you just have to start. Breaking the stigma. One of the biggest barriers to mental health is stigma. Think about it. How many times have you heard someone say, just snap out of it, or stop being so dramatic? These words can cut deeper than we realize, pushing people further into silence. But silence doesn't solve anything. In fact, it often makes things worse. The truth is, mental health challenges are not a weakness or a choice. They're a part of being human. And the more we talk about them openly, the easier it becomes for others to do the same. Imagine a world where talking about mental health is as normal as talking about physical health. A world where seeking help isn't seen as a last resort, but as an act of strength. That world starts with us, with you and me. The power of seeking help. Asking for help isn't easy, especially when you've been taught to tough it out or keep it to yourself. But let me tell you something. Asking for help is one of the bravest things you can do. Therapy, for example, is not about fixing what's broken. It's about understanding yourself better, learning how to cope with challenges, and building tools for the future. Whether it's one-on-one counseling, group therapy, or even online resources, there's a path for everyone. And it's not just about professional help. Sometimes reaching out to a friend, a family member, or even a coworker can be the lifeline you need. Don't underestimate the power of a simple conversation. Daily practices for mental wellness. Healing doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't come from one big change. It's the small, consistent actions that make the biggest difference. Here are some practices to consider. Start your day intentionally. Whether it's through journaling, stretching, or just taking a few deep breaths, starting your day with intention can set the tone for everything that follows. Move your body. Exercise isn't just about physical health. It's a proven way to boost your mood and reduce stress. Fuel your mind and body. What you eat affects how you feel. Nourish yourself with foods that support your energy and focus. Practice mindfulness. Take moments throughout the day to pause, breathe, and ground yourself in the present. These might seem like small steps, but over time, they add up to significant change. Building a support system. We often hear the phrase, "it takes a village." This is as true for mental health as it is for anything else. Having a support system, a group of people who uplift you, listen to you, and care for you, can make all the difference. Support doesn't always have to come from close friends or family. Sometimes it's a mentor, a colleague, or even an online community. The important thing is to surround yourself with people who understand and accept you. The journey forward. Mental health is not a destination, it's a lifelong journey. There will be days when everything feels heavy, and there will be days when the sun shines a little brighter. Both are part of the process. If you're struggling right now, take a moment to breathe. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel this way and that help is available. You don't have to have it all figured out today. Healing takes time, and that's okay. Thank you for being here, for taking this time to focus on your mental well-being. Remember, you are not alone, and your story is far from over. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. Together, we can create a world where mental health is prioritized, understood, and supported.